Good morning, Minecrafters. Sorry about that. I'm talking to you from under a tree. This is December 26, 2023. I so apologize for having a little bit of space, no voice, just looking at you like from under a tree. But yep, welcome to the stream, folks. I am talking to you from the world I wanted to talk to you from yesterday. This is the original world from October 27, 2019. This is where I spawned in back in October, back in 2019. This is where I originally came into the world. Now, what I wanted to do was show you what this world looked like before I had a chance to develop it. So as we go through here, I want you to remember this mountainside. Okay, I want you to remember that. This little canalway here. I don't have no wings, so I just used the same seed from that world so you can see what it looked like fresh. Oh, let me get my coordinates too. Hey, welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. This is December 26th. Welcome, guys. I'm showing you. Yesterday I was trying to show the original world I came from in October of 2019, and I didn't have the right seed number. I do today. So I wanted you guys to get a chance to see what this looked like when I first came into the world. So just remember this. Remember what you're seeing here. Alright. And now we're going to go into let me see here. Let me pull this up. These are all my old saves that I had to go through yesterday to get the right one. Let me see which one it is. I went through a lot of these yesterday. That's not it. Nope. This might be it. No. I want to go to the old one. Hold on. I think that was it. Let me just double check. This one is it for sure. Okay, here we go. Oh no, that's not the one. It's probably more than likely this one right here. Let's go this way. So happy Tuesday, guys. I apologize yesterday. Let me just double check this audio. So yesterday, if you watched the video from yesterday's episode, which is 209, it seems like my voice is not in sync with the video. That's because when I went all the way out to my main menu on my Xbox, somehow when I went back into playing Minecraft, it went out of sync. So if I do that again today, I will stop the stream and restart it, so that way my voice is not out of sync. So I really apologize. Watching it last night, I'm like, that don't make any sense. But I remembered that I did go all the way out of the game and into my Xbox menu and then back in. So yesterday, if you're watching the stream, we got over here to this area by the train. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. You probably don't remember this. So I'm going to kind of remind you. So let me go back over. So just a few minutes ago, when I showed you I was in those tree area with the woods, I'm going to go back to that place where I spawned at. Let me pop this out and go like this, so you can get a feeling of what we. Okay, so if you remember, I was showing you a ship in the harbor. Here's that ship. This is the original way I found that ship, was right on the bottom of the ocean right here. So I pulled up all those planks, all that wood, and I made a dock area over here. So this little island thing here, well, not an island, but it's like a peninsula. If you remember a few minutes ago, I was in those trees. There was a big like hillside. There it is right there. and I decided to make a base out of this. So this is, you're looking at the original structures, the framework I used to build this area. Let me see if I can get out of this boat. Oh, we're still in survival. Not hard mode, but still survival. Let me see if I can get up here. My base should still be inside there with a bed, hopefully. I was messing around with this yesterday. I wasn't paying attention to, like, do I have a bed or anything like that. Let me get in here. I should have, there it is. Okay. So if you remember just a few minutes ago, I showed you that mountainside or hillside. This is it. This is the hillside that I was showing you guys. It's right here. So there's more hill to this side, and I actually dug into it, and there's a hill over here, and I basically knocked a lot of it away and then put this building here, which will be my future storage area right there. And if you remember that house I showed you that looked like Stouffer's Candy, that's the beginning of it over here. And I was showing you the blacksmith house and all that, the lighthouse and stuff. It was right there. This is what it used to look like when I first came into this world. I had to level out all of this stuff here. This is this pit that I have surrounded with fencing is the beginning of the slime farm. See if I can go down it so you guys can get an idea. Ladder to surface. Yeah, somewhere. Oh, I guess I haven't dug it all the way out yet, but this area in front of us will be the slime farm. Wow. Let me see what else. And I was going to show you too yesterday what this original base across the waterway there, when I took the rail car across the way. This is what it looked like before I dug this all out. There we go. These are all the pillagers that came through this area. There was the stables, the horses. They were over there. So this is what it all looked like when I first came here. I don't think I have any wings. Nope. This is all my original gear. When I first came in here, I don't even have a elytra yet. I could go in creative in that way. You can see it. But this is what it all looked like when I first spawned here. I had knocked down a lot of these trees and leveled this out. Let me go grab my boat and my bed, and then we'll go over to the other side. And then we'll go to the next progression of this world so you can see it. I'm just curious what's in here. Cool. Alright. Actually, I think my... Oh, I had a bed on me. Oh well. Okay, so we get that boat. If you remember, I had the desert village over there. There's my boat. So let's go on back over there. So you can see that dirt pathway going across. That will be the future bridge and stuff for the rail car and road. But I want you to look at this ice area, these icebergs, and see how they're not messed up and how pristine they look. And then we're going to show you the next evolution of this world, and you'll see what happened. Also, that's the original. I had my very first mob farm, and that's it right over there. It looks like a pagoda. I don't have any diamond tools or anything yet because this is one of my earlier saves in this world. Let me check the audio. Okay. So that rail car where we got stuck yesterday, the minecart, and we got stuck on the rail, and I had to close out the game and restart and all that. That was right here. So look, that mob farm is by Waddles on YouTube. He is a Java player, Java Minecraft player, and that's a Java build. But it did work on Bedrock, and I'll have to show you how that looks like up there. Maybe we can do it one day. I can redo it. But since I was new to Minecraft, don't know how Minecraft works, and how the spawn logic works of mobs, I built this huge dirt wall all around the entire base. This is my very first Minecraft building right here, folks. This is it. Let me take a picture of that. So that's the very first build. And I didn't understand how Minecraft works, so I was amazed with the waterfall so that was my very first waterfall build. I use it to water the sugar cane and the plants and stuff here. Here's the chicken cooker. I'll show you that house again here. So what I was trying to say to you guys yesterday was I didn't realize that the wither is much harder in Bedrock Edition than it is in Java. So I watched Waddle's tutorial on let me see here. I thought you had stuff in it. Yeah, you can put chests on llamas. I was watching Waddle's tutorial on wither, the wither battle, how to beat the wither. And like I said, I didn't realize that they're easier in Java than it is in Bedrock. So I went down inside there, just like what Waddles did, into a cave, and I spawned the wither. Well, lo and behold, the wither had busted through the surface, and he started to fly around the entire world. And the withers targets anything alive, as far as animals or villagers. And so anytime it's found more, it just kept going in that direction. So it was flying from here. It destroyed this whole area and went all the way out over that way. It took me for like a month or two, about 2 or 3 months before I finally got a hold of them and eliminated them. But it was ridiculous. So, but the reason I'm bringing this up, so when we go into the next evolution of this world, I want you to see what I did to deal with it. So let's pull. Oh, that's crazy. I had the dirt blocks. Where did they go? Oh, I put them back. That's right. So this right here, this build, this is a mob spawner. So the basic premise for this is, it's hard to see, but I guess I can go across there. So this is a what they call a etho clock. Etho is a Minecrafter who developed this idea. It's basically two pistons, regular pistons, that push redstone across hoppers that have comparators on either side, and that it's like on a timer. There's so many items in the hopper, and when it goes to the other side, it causes that to push it across, and then the items on this hopper gets pushed across there, and that way the redstone charge goes from one side to the other up the tower. And on the tower there is I guess I can't get up there without, I don't have nothing to break this wood, but on top of the tower there are dispensers in the center of each platform with buckets of water. So when the charge hits that side, the even number platforms, they get turned on, the water comes out, and if there's any mobs on these platforms, get flushed out onto here. And then there's a hole supposed to be dug here, and then the mobs get flushed, they fall right into that hole, and they go down to the surface. I never kept up with this build, so I eventually, because I was new to Minecraft, I didn't know how the logic works in Bedrock, so I just basically gave up on the idea. But it's still viable, it's still a cool idea, and I think it still works in Bedrock. I have to apply more to it. Let me get to the back here. Shoot. So yeah, and I guess we can go over to the next evolution of this world, so you guys can see the progress to this. There we go. Let me get down off of this thing. Oop. So then I didn't have a scaffolding, I just had dirt. And that up there is a fishing farm. I'll show you that when I go to the next oh boy. The next map, I guess you call it, or the next save. I'll show you. Let me check this audio. right, so if you remember, just a few minutes ago, there was a giant mob. So you remember the fish farm? There was a giant mob farm right here. So I took that away. So this is the most modern version of that world that we were just in. And that's what finally became of this building over here. The chicken farm, the waterfall, that original house. I built it on top of the original structure there. And let me go down here and I'll show you what happened from that wither fight. Let me see. Yeah, this is it. So because of that wither fight, a lot of my world was changed because that wither has like explosive projectiles, and when he was digging himself out of this cave that I dug down here, he took out all of this, all the way down to bedrock. He opened up. This is before caves and cliffs. He dug out all of this. He was stuck inside here, and that's the ocean, the iceberg biome above us. He kept exploding himself out of here until he pushed through the surface. So all of this is from him, the entire area. So for the longest time, for almost a couple of weeks, I had him stuck down here, and then he made his way out to the top, and then he was flying. So I had to go get that was before I think I had Elytra. I had to get a trident that had this enchant to ride rain. So I eventually got him and then learned how to do it the proper way. But yeah. So I'm turning all this area that he carved out into like a storage facility and some other parts. Kind of like Ironforge almost. But yep. So let's get back to the surface here, and we can continue our minecart tour. Over here, I made like a whatchamacallit, stables and stuff like that. There's my original what is that? Iron farm. It's over here. You can go over there too. I guess we can check that out. Yeah, somehow, some way, I guess because the amount of I don't know what to say, but enough memories being pulled out from this, the amount of stuff I have on this game or this map, it's taking a lot out of the memory. So it takes a while for the game to catch up. But over here, as the game wrestles with me, this is my original iron farm. My very first iron farm I ever built is over here. Let's see if I can get over there. So I forget the actual Minecrafter who made this, but basically there's much easier ways of doing it. But then, I mean, from the way he built his, I thought it was a really cool concept. So you're getting a couple things out of this farm. Not only are you getting an iron farm, but you're also getting a villager breeder as well, and a villager trade zone, I guess you could call it. And I made two little farms on either side of the this little river, I guess you can call it, or waterway. And So when the villagers go up to this farmer and the farmer tries to give them vegetables, it gets caught inside of this minecart, and then I have a storage area under this farm. This huge structure here spawns mobs, and they fall into this trident killer right there. Also, this stuff goes down into a storage facility. I'll show you that in a second. Back at when I first made this, the idea was if you have too many cats, it wouldn't spawn golems. So you had to put it's horrible to say, but you had to put lava on the edges, so that way if there's too many cats, they get into there, and then you get more golems being spawned here. So let's go down. I'll show you the storage facility down inside here. Yeah, I forgot in this one I do have elytra. Let me see if I can get here. I also made this waterway here, so if anything falls over the edges, like a raid, pillager raid, they would fall into here and get trapped down in this corner. But I'll show you what this storage area looks down here. And this is the map of the area. Right there, that's the actual iron farm right there. There's a little canalway, and that's the base we were just at. And again, this is the world spawn. I believe right there is the world spawn right there. So everything that comes down from that iron farm gets put down into here. And so you have your bones and vegetables and iron and fish, and witches get spawned in that mob farm sometimes, so you get the witches drops and skeletons and spiders and all kinds of good stuff. Then the overflow goes right here. I have a canalway of water that basically comes underneath, and the items flow from here over to here, and they drop down into the sorting machine. And then this is a Silent Whisper storage build, and it's using hopper elevators. So all the items come down in here, and then they have like a clock here, and it basically turns these hoppers on and off one at a time until the item reaches the top of the sorting bins, and then they work their way back down into the overflow right here. So let's get to the surface, and I can show you guys a couple other little interesting tidbits before we go back to my world that we've been working on since June. So I don't know if you guys watch old cartoons, but there was a cartoon back in the early 80s called Smurfs. So this is my version of a Smurf village. I'm using mushroom blocks and wool blocks. There's tutorials on YouTube how to make Smurf buildings or houses. because it was getting near nighttime. And if you kind of look at this side here, this kind of resembles a particular hole in the ground. Not with any oozy smells. So there's another tutorial on YouTube if you look up how to build a hobbit hole, hobbit home. And this is what I use to make this place. So that's our resident hobbit right there. Then I made a storage facility underneath here. Always put gates up if you don't want your villagers following into other areas you don't want them in. So I made a place to store stuff down here if there's extras and stuff like that. And I start digging down below here to see what's underneath this area. And it comes out here to the back of the place. And that's my flower farm. Eventually I'm going to turn that into a windmill, and that's what I'm going to do in Marvel World as well, the one we've been using. So this is the back side of the place. I put fences up so that way the villagers don't get out and go wandering where they shouldn't be wandering. Let me see. Let's get back over to that village here, and then we'll take that rail ride that we didn't finish yesterday. This is a, like, what do you call it? Oh my god, a watermill? So if you ever seen old pictures of these, usually it's in a canalway or river, and it's a big wheel that water will cross over, and inside there's a stone that goes on this mechanism being moved by this wheel that crushes feed or mash or whatever to make flour. And so I replicated that with the building on top of it as well. So you can find, if you look up watermill on YouTube, you'll find these tutorials how to make a building like this. Here's another bridge that I found on YouTube how to build. Kind of like what we did over in the world we've been working on. I'm hoping one day to turn this area over here with the two dwarven statues, giant one, like a gateway, into that mountainside there. Oh yeah, let me show. So this connects down to the area I was showing you where the wither had dug out a lot of the area. Let me get down here so you can see where this connects to it. It's been a while since I've been here. I think I have to go down here. Yeah, this is it. So this area over here, I'm starting to fill it in, but yeah, so this is the area I was telling you about where the wither dug it all out. So I'm starting to fill it all back in and make use of it the proper way. Hopefully I can make it like a village down here. Kind of like Ironforge that I'm doing in my world that we've been running. Let's go back to the surface. Go take that minecart ride. Oh yeah, so, well, I can go from up here, I'll show you. So like I said, if, do I have a minecart? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Remember how the ice, how it looked kind of pristine, all the different icebergs and stuff? The Wither did all of that. There was hardly any icebergs left. I had to fight him from that little portal area over there. I used obsidian so he wouldn't blow me up too bad. But yep, okay, we're moving on. So I'm hopefully going to make some ice spike cities in here as well. If you've never seen those before, look it up on Google, called Ice Spikes Minecraft, and you'll see like those little towers made out of ice. It's really cool. I have to fly up there to show you that fishing village too. Or it's not a village, but fishing platform. Here's the Christmas tree. So this was what I made here, I guess, a couple of years ago. And I made it too small the first time I built it, so I'm trying to rebuild it to make it much larger. So here's the first station, the first stop. So when this is kind of like, you ever take a subway or metro stop? So since this was in a snow biome, I made like cotton houses out here. Jukebox. These are the original villager houses that were out here. So I kind of built a new village around these original huts. I think this was the first hut that I used when I first started to build here. You can see all the different places I mapped out. World spawn, I believe, is down here. I think over here is world spawn. It's over here, or right next to this. Let me see. Hopefully that tree will light up as I get closer to it. There's a certain radius you have to be near that tree to light up. I'll probably have to get over there, to fly over there to see it. It used to light up. I don't have to redo the redstone. If you put path blocks down, the snow can't lay on it. I made these like little guard posts on the tower here, the wall. Hopefully it keeps the pillagers out if there's any pillagers wandering. This originally was all snow. I had to get all the snow out of here. I gotta finish that tree. I never finished it. go take a look at that building over there. This is the horse corral. With a few sheep. A lot of dogs, a lot of cats. Stored a lot of stuff down here. Oops, sorry. Stored a lot of stuff down here. There's another lower section of caves down below. I never put fireplace in here. I gotta set up a fireplace. Like I said, I'm not too well on Minecraft interior decorating, so I gotta get better at that to make it look more homey. So that it's kind of like a monorail, so it keeps on going out that way. We can get back in the car and keep going. Check out what's the rest of the trip, what's on the way. I got this cat from a witch's hut. This is a cleric's, I guess you can say building or tower. See if we can grab some shut-eye real quick. Tell you what, this way you can see the lights. Let's fly over here. So I used Avomance's Christmas tree light tutorial to build this. It's not that difficult. In the center where the trunk is at, you have redstone that sends a signal out to the redstone lamps. See if I can fly over here, get a better view without getting hurt by somebody. Yeah, I think because I have so much stuff on this world that it's starting to become it takes a lot of memory for it to run. So like for the baubles or the balls decorations, I use the cotton block, wool blocks. Alright, let's get back on the minecart and finish the trip here. Woo! Whoa! There we go. Let me check this audio. It wouldn't be a Minecraft day without the static. Testing. Okay. So we're on our way. Yeah, I have my headset plugged into my Xbox controller, and it tends to have static every once in a while. So I apologize if you hear that. Just I have captions if you're watching this in the future, and just turn captions on. Yep. So this rail doesn't go through the entire world, but it goes from world spawn all the way out to my stronghold, where the end gate is located. But my world's much bigger than this. But this monorail, goes from my world spawn all the way out to the stronghold. It takes about a minute or so to get out there. A couple of 3 minutes maybe. And there's a couple of villages on the way as we go through here. So if you're curious about any of the villages or anything of this map, just let me know in the comments, and we'll check them out. Yeah, this isn't definitely complete. I'm trying to make that whole like hillside over there like a castle. Oop. All right. Okay. So there was an original village. These buildings were the original village, and I added more to it. Just like that first village I showed you this morning with the dirt wall, I did the same thing here. Then I replaced it with this dark oak planks. Because of the snowy biome out here, you get a lot at nighttime. The night mobs, you get like this, I forget what they're called, but they're the snowy skeleton mobs that ride the surface. This village here, a lot of this is the original village. I didn't do a lot of stuff with this place yet. Oh, well, I guess it's fine. I was gonna push that button, but at every village stop, I have powered rails that are not powered. You have to push the button to get it running. Then I have, every time you see these stone pillars, they have a powered rail. And it's powered by a torch, redstone torch. You can use a redstone torch or a lever. So a lot of this world is from, like I said, 2019. So this is before the caves and cliffs updates. So you'll see a lot of flat land for a lot of the area that I'm showing you. This was the original village that was out here. I haven't messed with this place yet. I made roadways that go back to World Spawn out that way. And like I was saying to you yesterday, I wanted to see, if you look at the position on the upper left hand corner of the screen, I wanted to actually build a base at 0, 0, because that technically should be World Spawn. And I'll show you what I did. So this is 00, but it's in the middle of the ocean. So what I did was I made like a domed area with a huge cherry blossom tree growing out the center. This is artificial, of course, but this was before cherry blossoms were a part of the game. So I'm using a combination of pink glass, wool blocks, cement blocks, anything that has pink in it. And I was going to fill in all those areas, those little branches, I guess you could say. Let me go over here so you can see it better. So I'm hoping to like on every one of those like columns to have the pink blocks hanging off of it, so it'd be one huge gigantic circular dome like pink cherry blossom tree. Because that's technically that should be worlds. That's the center of the whole center of this entire world is right here. 00 is like right over there. So let's fly over there and see what it looks like inside. This is one of my original fisheries. If you remember the mega iron farm that I have, it has a fishery, and that's where I got the idea from, was from this fishery. See if I can break this fence so we can get in. So since we get so many cod out of this fishery, I said I was going to make a lot of these fishing houses surrounding the fishery with fishermen. That way we can sell all the cod to these guys. So 15 cod for 1 emerald. Yeah. No one's judging, dude. And then I made a storage facility underneath to capture all of the drops, just like that mega iron farm I have. This way you can see it. This is what I want to do into the iron farm I have with the it's just the one that we've been using has walls instead of glass, and this is what I want to do to that storage facilities. Have glass set up so you can look out into the ocean and then light it up really well so you can see out like an aquarium. I'm trying to see where. There it is. I'm trying to remember which ones. I didn't put any item frames up here. Clownfish. That's an old favorite. So all that stuff gets picked up here. You can look out. And we're not, there's a, you can see, technically that should be, well, it's the center of the world right there in that dome inside there. And then there's a underwater tunnel that goes over to an ocean monument out that way, and I'll show you that. We can actually, I haven't, as you notice, I haven't finished this. I should have, yep, a conduit through here, so we can go from here straight over to the I guess you can call it, technically it's world spawn, technically. As you see the outside of that storage facility. There's a couple of ruins mixed in here too. I moved the coral from this warm biome I have near world spawn. keep the drowned out. So since I kept getting a lot of wandering traders, I put a corral in here, stables. Let's grab a little shut eye real quick. And what is it? Oh, this is the pickle farm. Let me see if it works. I have to get bone meal put inside that dispenser, but it's supposed to create more sea pickles. This is the base I made underneath of this storage facility like. So this is everything I gathered up while I was building this place. Here's a map of this area. Let me see. I think I'll show you where we're located. Let me see. That's not it. Okay, so if you look on the upper left-hand corner of this map, see that little silver arrow that's turning? That's where we're located on this map. So we are right there in the center of this. World spawns, or the original world spawns over here. That when I entered the world, it came. I spawned over in that area where we should actually. No, that's wrong. I spawned over here, up on this corner. But because this is ocean, it spawned me like right over here instead of here. Treasure map. A couple of treasure maps, in fact. Slime tend to spawn down here, so I left this the way it is. So anytime I hear slime, I can gather them up. I think this goes back out into the ocean down here. Maybe not. It's been a while since I've been down here. Jukebox. So I made, since this is the giant, I guess you can call it like tree of life, I made it like a tree house. So we have farmers. See, this is what happens when they get over encumbered with whatever they're growing. So if you have a thing set up, you can collect all the extra drops that they have. I thought I had a chest down here. I guess I have to put this in that storage thing. Monotonous, ain't it? There's the fishery. There's the underground or underwater tunnel that goes out to the ocean monument. We'll check that out in a second. Just wanted to show you what the vantage point is. So each one of these platforms, I was going to design a building for the villagers to live on. That's what that dome looks like down there. Let's go down. You can see the drown down there. Sometimes dolphins will show up as I walk through here. Usually I have a horse I ride through here. There's the tree. There's the dome. There's the sounds of the drowned. Sounds like they're drinking through straw. A lot of this was done by using conduits. That way I can breathe underwater. And sponges to dry it out afterwards. Like I said, in building, the only thing that's going to limit you is your imagination. Anything's possible. I wanted to light up a lot of this area. There's another conduit. I want to light up a lot of this area so as you walk through you can see out onto the seafloor. Here comes the ocean monument. So I encircled the entire thing with glass, like a glass dome. So here's the monument. There's more stuff I have to do with this place, but you can hear another jukebox playing. I have these guys here because I get so many slime that spawn in here that I set it up so that way the slime always goes after the golems, and they hit the either the golem's going to hit them or they're going to hit the cactus, and I have hoppers in here to capture the drops. So this place usually has tons of slime that spawn. So I have a couple of these posts around. This is where usually they spawn the most, is around this corner. And I set up like a village, well, a village inside the monument, pretty much. I have a guardian farm here, so I'll show you what that looks like. So just like the original world we've been watching together, or I've been playing in, I guess you could call it. You remember the giant guardian aquarium that I set up? So this is the first one I've ever built. You can see it's much smaller than the one we're using. The guardians will spawn inside there, and then I have a spot down below. I think I'm far enough down below that the guardians will spawn. Let's go in and check it out. So this used to be the treasure room right here, and I converted it into like a workroom for the villagers. Let me see if I can find, I think it's over here. Alright, and then you follow this pathway down to the actual guardian farm where the trident killer is located. I think I can go down this way. Let's go down this way. So I have to finish this. This is supposed to be a storage area too for the guardian farm. So the guardians will drop right in here. And then I just turn this on. Yeah, since the newer update, that used to not be an issue with the trident. You can just leave the trident in there. Now you have to take the trident out, and if you don't, you could lose it. So I think the trident's missing out of this. There, here they come. But yeah, so you get lots of, well, the stone is from me digging out here. But this is what you get from the drops. Alright, and like I said, I gotta dig all this out, turn this into storage. Which is getting there, slowly but surely. Never call me Shirley. Let's go up this way. This goes back into the workroom. Everybody should be in bed sleeping now. Let's go over that way so you guys can see. Get my bed up. Somebody's missing. Now he comes in. I'll show you the back area. This is the back of the monument. And this monument connects right into a ravine. So there's a ravine down here. Give me a second, guys. I gotta use the facilities real quick, and then we'll continue the tour. Let me see if I can maybe sneak in here so nothing comes after us. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so let's go down here and I'll show you. This is the ravine that this place is connected to on the outside on the sea floor here. See if you can see it from the windows. I guess you can't. Well, kinda. Uh-oh. See if I can sneak out of here. There we go. I got a conduit down here so we're able to breathe. Certain parts of the ravine has access to maybe a mine or whatever, or some caves, but yeah. This is what the dome looks like from the outside. Got a lot of dolphins. Watch out for the drowned. Yep. So outside of the dome, now this isn't like a perfect dome, but I did the best I could. This is before I realized there was an actual website that will show you how to make a proper circle or ellipse. So while I was building this place, I made a little base right over here. So I stayed here. There's a portal that connected to my nether hub back to world spawn. So I made a little base inside this mountain here while I was building up dry out the ocean monument. Let's go to the top here. So this was the little place I set up while I was building that. Let's go to the top of this place, and then you can see a better view. I made like a fisherman's hut not too far from here over there, and that goes right back to that monorail that we came in on. So like I said, this is from an earlier versions of Minecraft. I mean, it's updated, but this little section we're at right now is from earlier. So there's really I don't think there's any, what do you call that? Powdered snow, stuff like that. So there's a village right over here. I'll show you how we get to there from here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I started this world in 2019, October 27, 2019. Let me see if I can get back down here. We can take the pathway over to the village. It's pretty cool. This way. Welcome to the stream. Hope you had a good Christmas. We are doing a tour of my original world from October 27, 2019. So we're going to walk out this way here. Check the audio. All right. Uh-oh, that's not good. Why is he stuck in here? That's definitely a glitch in the Matrix. Let's see if we can get him out of there. There we go. Gotta be careful. I think there's golems here, so if you smack a villager, that golem will track you down, man. Alright. Just put this back. So when I first approached this place, there's oh, that's a new wolf. I approached it from the ocean side. So then I figured it'd be great to have like a dock area for this place. I pretty much just built fences around the original village. I think I got a couple of wolves. I think they're in the top. Let me see. They might be on the bottom. So in Bedrock Edition, you have to place a map on an item board so that it shows up on the map. So let me show you where we're located. The silver, if you can look down at the bottom of the map where the snow's at, you'll see a arrow spinning. That's where we're located. So we are right there. The crosshair is at. We're on that little corner. World spawns over here, I think. I think world spawns over this way. Okay, and let's take a walk around here real quick before it gets dark. It's not really wide, it's just a narrow like passageway through here. I just fenced these guys in so they uh-oh, one got out. Anytime there's a young villager, they get on the other side and then they're stuck on the outside. That's probably the guy we helped. Let me see if I can get him back inside. There he is. Get the boat. I think that's because of the grass. Uh-oh. I think there's a skeleton here. Oh boy. Here we go. Gotta figure out where he's at. Oh, let's do this. Is that another one? Yeah, somewhere along the line, I don't know, I made somehow a spot where these guys get out. Oh, it might be this. It might be this right here. He'll be fine. Alright, let's get out of here. I wanted to show you guys another cool place to check out. We might as well just fly over there. There we go. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we didn't finish our minecart tour. Let's go out this way. Uh-oh. Trying to see here. I haven't been in this area in a long time, so I don't want to get lost. Alright, it's here, and I gotta go this way. Takes a while for this thing to render in. This is pretty cool. This is an actual igloo that was on the tundra here. So if you ever see a structure like this, usually there's something down below. So if you ever see a structure with a door or a trap door like that, they'll have two cells. One cell will have a villager or a zombie in it, and then zombie villager, and then just cure them. And I kind of added more to this. I added like a bubble elevator, so you don't have to crawl out. Let me make sure that trapdoor is shut. Oh. So we were over here. Let me see. I'll show you. We are now in that. You see the arrow on the snow turning? We are right there. So let me see. If I'm not mistaken, we gotta go. I'm completely lost. There's the railing, or the monorail, and it goes out here, I believe. Oh, I want you guys to actually ride it out here, so I'm going the wrong way. Okay, this is where we stopped the tour when I was on the monorail, so let's pick it up from here and go out to the stronghold. Then I got a nice surprise for you once we get done this end of this trip. Alright, hop on here. Push the button. And we're off. Believe it or not, there's caves below that have mines and stuff below here underneath this monorail. Underground right here. That's why I have those long beams coming up, those columns. So if you guys like this, if you're interested, we can, if you want me to come back here to revisit the world, or if you're curious about certain things, just let me know in the comments and we'll do it. And future streams will come out here. Now if you look over there, right in the middle of the TV screen or the monitor, you see that tower, the ice tower? That's a what's that called? Spear, ice spear or something like that. You can actually make those or use those and build towers out of those. They are amazing. There's a few of those ice spikes. That's it, ice spikes. Yeah. So this area here was a village. I just turned it into a little bit of a base. There was another igloo out here. You hear that sound? That's two villagers trying to open the same door. I love that. Set me a little corral in here. This was the original place I stayed in when I first found this village. Always random stuff, man. Never know. Always random. But yep. And we're going to keep going in that direction. There's another portal over there with another igloo. It's over that way. There's another mine underneath the ground here. I made this place so that the villagers had a place to stay while I was building the rest of the base, and I could spawn them in. So it's kind of barracks. That's the word I was looking for. It's kind of like it's kind of like a villager's barracks. This is probably the noise we heard was those two guys trying to open the store. But yeah, for every bed you have, they'll spawn villagers. So as long as you have a farmer and a lot of beds, you'll have tons of villagers. Then it's up to you to get workstations for them, so they have stuff to trade with you. Not too far off from the real world, isn't it? Alright, let's put this minecart down and we're going to continue our tour. I think we're going that way. Yep. Just get back on here. I have to have it set up so that it does it automatically, but alright. So there's the ice spikes. You can actually build a nice little tower in the top of those. I haven't yet. I'd like to do that. That portal, you see the igloo right there next to the portal? Yeah, I found that out here. You'll find them in your world. If you find a snowy tundra like this, you'll find a structure like a little dome, snowy dome, and it's more than likely an igloo. A random letter E. I think that was for I was capturing villagers or something out there. Hope you guys have a good Tuesday. Hope your Christmases went well. I figured for a treat for Christmas to show you guys my original world. This is one of the most latest saves of this world, so this has most of the builds. That road, I was planning to connect all my portals, nether portals, with a road, so I could ride horses from one portal to the next. And if I see those roads and I don't have a map, it would link me to a portal. And it's easy to make those roads. It's a brick road made out of stone bricks. So what I would do is I'd come out from a portal, dig underneath to make a tunnel, and all the stone I made from that tunnel I would use for the roadway. I'll actually show you what the road looks like. It's another tutorial from Avomance. It's his style of road. It's a combination of bricks, stone bricks and stone brick steps, so you have an actual gutter on the roadway. It's really cool. So this rail actually goes out to my stronghold. That's another piece of road that I was trying to make. So this village is right on top of the very first stronghold of this world. Again, you see that stone brick, like huge cube block thing. That's the villager barracks. So when I create villagers for the village, that's what I use to keep them in. Let me pop out of this real quick so before it takes off. There we go. And we're going to come down here. You can see where all the cobwebs in the roofs. This was an abandoned village on top of the portal or stronghold, and turn it into a village. Brought it back. Gotta wait for sunset. And they're still cracking out villagers. Let me check the volume. Alright. So let's go and I'll show you the stronghold. I think, if I'm not mistaken, again, there's a mine down below here too. I was actually trying to start building in the end to make it like a there's a Minecraft group out there. I'm trying to remember the name of that group. Oh my god, it's called Space Valkyrie. If you go on YouTube, look up Space Valkyrie, and it's a space station. This one Minecraft 2B2T, they created this like space station in the end. It's fantastic. So this is the stronghold underneath the village. I made a little room here to survive in while I was checking out the end and all that good stuff. So I'm trying to turn this place into a base. This is the map of the village itself. There's the train, there's the monorail we came in on, there's the village. This is where we're at right here. Oh yeah, gonna need a pumpkin. Yeah, good idea. I'm in normal mode, not hard mode, for this world because I wasn't streaming with this world. This is my very first Minecraft world. But I want to show you what the end looks like. Okay. Just curious what's down here. I haven't been here in a long time. I think these are just caves. Yeah, like a ravine. Pretty cool. Let me see. Now I'm lost. Okay, we gotta go up here. I'm trying to remember how to get to the portal. I think it's over here. I go up here. I think this is it. Oh, God, that thing scares me. All right. What I did was I made a room for the silverfish. So I was going to turn this into some type of farm for silverfish, just for XP. I think Etho did that. I was watching Etho. He made a farm for the silverfish. So here's the end. Let's put our pumpkin on. Yeah, that's my hair. All right. Let's see. Okay, so I set this up here like a little, let's see, like a glass room. Once we get up, and then down there, that green, that's all leaves that go to a Enderman farm out that way. Let me turn around here. Again, I'm in survival, and even though I'm in normal mode, the Enderman can still attack us. So I made a bubble elevator so we can get to the top of the platform right here. And once we're up here, I think we're okay. So I can take this off. Alright. So basically, I made a giant, see the Enderman? I made a giant platform that connects all the gates, all the end gates. The main gate is right there, right up over there into that area. That's the main gate. So I kept respawning the dragon. I think you can get a maximum of 20 gates. So you can respawn the dragon 20 times. Oh, shoot. I thought we were spawn proof. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, hello, sir. Where was I? Trying to make sure I got. Is he still here? What was I saying? But 2B2T, go on YouTube, look up Space Valkyrie. They made a giant space station similar to this that's all white. It's kind of like 2001 Space Odyssey. So it's like one giant wheel that encompasses all the gates, and they actually made like a center portion to this thing, like just like a space station. So it has like every level has different farms, villagers, all kinds of stuff. But for every one of these gates, if you go 1,000, if you took a line and went like a spokes of a wheel and went straight out 1,000 blocks, you would find the other sister gate to this gate. And they made circles connecting all of those gates, but here the gates are close by. Out there the gates are 1,000 blocks apart. So they made a gigantic space station that connects those gates to this gates with giant platforms. It's amazing. So if you ever are curious, go on YouTube, look up Space Valkyrie on YouTube, and there's a guy that gives a tour of the space station, and it's really amazing. Oh no, here we go. Okay, dude. I really need to spawn proof this place a lot better. Oh, you still here? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, okay. There we go. One more time. Yeah, I don't have no totems of undying, so if he kills us, that's it. Give me that. We can do a fly run real quick. Let me see if I can put this pumpkin head on. So you guys can see the outline of the... Ooh, is he still here? So there... Oh, so I don't know if you've ever seen that in my world, but this is a dragon farm. When you spawn in the dragon will get stuck on top of these pools of water that has, it's like bubble elevators, and then you can simply uh, take care of the dragon using that, and just with arrows. That way you can spawn all these gates in. Now let me see. I don't know if I... Let me try getting into one of these gates. Excuse me. Let me see here. Let me see if I have yeah, I have ender pearls. All right. And most of these gates will have like an ender city near them. Let's see if I can get... These are not super wide. Let's see if I can get into it. So if you toss the ender pearl right into that center there, you can pop in. Let's see if I can do this. Boop. There we go. All right. Yeah. So most of these end gates are pretty close to a end city, and then there's the end ship up there. That's where you can get these elytra. So like I was saying, this is about, if you look at my position 999,318, I'm about 1,000 blocks from that gate we came through, and there's another 1,000 blocks to get to the other gate. But what 2B2T did was they made just that platform that I made back there. They made a platform out here that connects all around. So I don't know how wide the diameter of that gate is, but I guarantee you it's more than 1,000 blocks. But that's what I was trying to attempt to build out here when 1.20 came out. So one day I'll get back to doing that. In fact, I could be doing it in our, the world I've been in right now. So, but yep. And it's usually this is quartz crystal blocks, and that's what 2B2T used, was quartz crystal to make the city. But you could cheat. You could use snow blocks. Nobody's going to know unless you're in a server. But yeah. Now I'm trying to remember. Do I have a elevator going down? That's the question. I think this just goes up. Not cool, eh? I should have. Yeah, I should have made an elevator going down. It would have been helpful. I think this is steps that'll take me down. Kinda. Let me. Oh, you know what? I don't go. Yeah, I gotta go through the main gate. That's right. I forgot. The main portal gate. And so this is, yeah, so that's what I'm hoping to do, is make a space station, kind of like Space Valkyrie. I think this should take us, yeah, it's going to take me back to the village. That's the last place I slept at. That's right. Let me see what time it is real quick. All right. That noise you're hearing are two villagers trying to open the same door. Yeah. Welcome to my world. I think I gotta go to sleep. Yeah, let's go grab some sleep real quick. So, and there's the monorail. I won't put you guys through going through that monorail again. I have an end portal. Not an end portal, I have another portal out here. And then on the way to what I want to show you, I can show you this nether base that I have over by Worldspawn. I should have my boat, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, no. Let me see here. Call of Duty Black Ops 32. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you had a good Christmas. New Year's is coming. That's bringing that point up. I think tomorrow, starting tomorrow, I'm going to start looking for gunpowder so that for New Year's we have a fireworks celebration. I gotta remember which way is out of here. I haven't been in this world in a while, so hopefully it comes back to me. I think I gotta go. Just double check. It might be this way. Let's see. Something's telling me to go this way. Oh. I think this is, and then I gotta go. Yeah, I think this is the way out. It should be getting lower, not high. No, it's going up. I'm going the wrong way. I haven't been in this world a long time. Well, since like last spring. So it's been a while. Okay, yeah, so here's the main entrance. Yeah, I think I know where I'm at now. Alright. As you can tell, I didn't finish, just like the world you've been watching me play in, I haven't finished that nether portal. Yep, same thing in this place. I haven't finished the portal here either. Or the corridor. I was watching John Bams, and he does a really cool thing. He uses hanging signs for these hallways. And that's ingenious, because that way when you're going down an ice road, it makes it so much easier to see the turns ahead of time. Okay, I think here, let's see here, I gotta get off this boat. It's so slippery. Hence the word ice. Okay. So this ladder, so when I first started this world and I went into the nether, this was the very first shaft I made to come down into the nether. And they've been adding, you know, these trees and stuff since 2019. So I've been adding a lot of this stuff here and more shafts. But this building here was the very first structure I made in the nether. So let's go down inside of it. I get zombie piglins every once in a while. I don't have the gold, but I have a piglin trading facility not too far from here, and I'll show you that. Let's go over there, take a peek. So I set a lot of this stuff up. This is kind of like what it looked like when I first came down here. I've added so much more stuff to it since then. I used to get lost down here so many times. So I've added this structure over here that connects to the nether base. Combination of some Prismamarine and some we call that warp fungus, all that good stuff. This is a bone meal for bone meal. I threw all the extra stuff in here to get bone meal and stuff. Oh yeah, this is my strider that I ride around with. Yep. You need a fishing pole and warp fungus at the end of the pole to ride a strider. This is the trading center, so I toss these guys the gold and then it'll drop. Let me see. This is some of the stuff they drop. So you toss in. I have to set up a machine. I haven't set up the actual machine, the auto machine to trade, the auto trader. How do you do that is, he gave us Blackstone, I think. Yeah. So what you want to do is you set up a dispenser with a clock. Put all the gold you can into the dispenser. It shoots it out. They grab it. Put hoppers underneath of them. And then whatever they drop gets caught by the hopper and you put it into a storage facility. I'll show you. I actually have that over here, so I'll show you how I did that. Let me see. Get to the top of this. Oop. There you go. Another view. That's the area we came in from, was over there. This is a way to tie up the striders. I might have some, I gotta be careful, some mobs tend to spawn down here sometimes. So if, I think I'm wearing soul speed, let's see. No, I gotta get soul speed on my boots. That's why I have the soul sand, soul sand there, so that way, ooh, you can travel faster. The other thing is, just like it slows you down, it slows the mobs down too. They can't travel fast on there, so that's a good idea to have to pave your fort. So if there's any mobs, they can't go straight at you to attack you. Let's go down here. So I used snow blocks to build the walls to this place. This is a blaze spawner, so I turned it into a blaze farm. The blazes, if you're close to it, will spawn. Lava will push them down into this trident killer. So as you stand here, you're far enough that they'll travel down this area. Same thing. Whoa. I might get hit by. Okay. Of course, you're not going to see where they're at. Let me see. Oh, there's my man. All right. So you just turn on. There's a trident killer inside here, and when they come out through here, it'll trident will take care of them, and since you threw the trident in, it'll give you the XP and the drops. So the drops go from here over to the storage facility. There's a dropper elevator. Is it droppers? Let me see. Yeah, dropper elevator. So when the items come in, there is a clock down below that regulates the pulse that turns these on and off. And the observers, as it sees an item inside here, it pushes it all the way to the top, and then it comes down into these bins here. And this tells you exactly what's in each bin. It's still under construction. I use this to measure, like, space out, because I'm making more columns for the storage area. But this is built around the Nether fortress that's already here. So what you do, let me see, I think I had this already set up. This is the auto trader. You just throw the switch. I don't know if I have any gold in here though. Let's see. Nope. Let me throw some gold in here so you guys can get an idea. Throw some bones. They get ticked off when you're opening stuff around them. Sometimes the glass, it blocks their view, so they don't come after you. They can't come after me anyway, they're behind that glass. But if there's any piglins in the area, they could come after you. Let me take that. Okay, so let's go get some ingots. Put this block back here. Alright, so what you do is you put your ingots, you try to fill this up with all the ingots you can. Sometimes it gets filled up with too much stuff that they drop. You throw the switch. And then whenever they don't pick up, it gets sent out to there anyway. It goes over to the storage facility. So you can kind of see the stuff inside here. Some of it's floating around. You can see stuff dropping. So you got like soul sand, gravel, crying obsidian. This is some of the stuff they drop. You can see, I guess that's it. So then the hoppers will carry over here and then put it into the facility here. It should be turning on. Let me see. This is clogged up. I gotta I haven't been here in a while, so I have to unclog this thing. But generally they're supposed to go in here and then go be separated into these bins. But yeah, let me go up here so you guys can see what this fortress actually looks like. So since we've been here, the blaze have been spawning, so let's see this thing working. Oh, isn't it? Sometimes they get out. There they go. This way all of your mending equipment gets mended, and you get their drops on top of it. So I have the drops going over to the storage facility, so you'll see it once they get eliminated. You'll see something pop through here. There they go. And it goes over to the storage facility. Alright, let's go over to this other area I was going to show you guys. We can ride this. Oh, I didn't show you what this place looks like up top. Let me go up here real quick. Wrong way. Oh. That was close. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get some soul speed put on my boots. So basically I just like enclosed the tunnels and stuff with glass. That way if there's any gas flying around they can't see you. Also I try to use a lot of half slabs so they don't spawn if you're using bottom slabs. Oh. But yeah. It's pretty huge. Lava lake below. Let's see if we can go back down. I have a portal over here. Let's get away from these guys. Alright, let's go up this way. Still in progress. The build. Oh, wait a minute. Oh boy. I used to have a way up to the surface from here. Whoa. Where is that guy? Like I said, sometimes either they escape or they spawn in the tunnels. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I used to have a way out of here. Oh, wow. I don't think I have any scaffold. There we go. Okay, let's use the scaffold. There we go. That's crazy. I wonder what happened to my scaffolding. So 118 is usually is where I set up the nether hub, is at 118. If you look on the upper left hand corner of the screen, the position, that shows you where the Y level is. So you can see we're at 118. This is our nether hub with an ice road that gets you around through most of the world faster. Remember how I get out of here. I think I go... It's been so long since I've been in here. Oh my god. I think this is the way out. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Okay, so here comes a surprise. I want you. Okay, let's take a little bit of shut-eye real quick. As you meet my boys. I want to ask you if you guys recognize this place. Let me get to the outside here. Wait till I get out front, and I want you to take a look around. Alright, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. You ready? And there you go. Does this place resemble anything that you might have seen, I don't know, in the real world? So this was what I was doing before I started the new world. Yep. This is, well, I live on the east coast of the United States, so this is my version of Disney World. So if you ever been to, I haven't, I still want to go, but I watch a lot of YouTube videos of people being there. So when you enter the park, you come down the main Street of America, and you'll come right here to the entrance of the Cinderella Castle, or Sleeping Beauty's castle. There's the statue of Walt and Mickey in the middle here, and then you have these little side areas, and then the main stage area, and then you go into the castle. So I wanted to actually keep building the rest of the park out that way, but I left off when I started the new world. So there is a tutorial on YouTube for building Disney World. If you go on YouTube, look up Disney World Minecraft, you'll see a tutorial how to build at least this castle. It's built out of birch and stone brick, cement, different color cement. This is a jukebox. So if you ever been through the castle itself, there's a hallway and there's walls on either side of the hallway as you go through. So I got to finish doing that. And what I did was, while I was building this, I made this little seaside village area out here, and that area over there is going to be it sounds nuts, but that area over there is going to be Hogwarts over there on that cliffside over there. But yeah, this is the back of the castle. I guess we should fly around that way to get a better view of it. How's my wings? Okay. I would love to start singing the theme to Disney World, but I don't want to get copyrighted. But yeah, man, I love this. Is one of my favorite builds. That's one of my favorite builds of this world. So Hogwarts I'm going to make over here eventually. This section out here is not what's at Disney World, but I had no choice. And I figured just go with it, you know? But out here I can actually build the rest of the park the normal way, but the back here it's not the same as the park. But and as you walk up here, let's see. So I think in Disney World, if you go to the castle itself, there's a restaurant at the top of the castle. So this would be like the restaurant area, I guess, for only, I guess you have to reserve a seat at the restaurant or whatever if you ever gone to Disney World in Florida. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You can't get up into the towers. I'm going to make it so you can. So you can look out through the towers, but I haven't done that yet. This is just a straight build. Love this. It's one of my favorite, super favorite builds of this world. Where else do I want to take you guys? Actually, too, if you go out that way, you go right into that ocean monument where we were at earlier. It's out that way. It's out in that direction, out that way. See if I can get some. Oh, I got rockets. Let's see if we can fly back this way instead of taking another hub. So I'm hoping to continue Disney World out this way, you know, the park, the whole park. I want to actually do the whole park. So I made this is one of the roadways I'm telling you about. So it connects that area over to this build. So for this hub, I made like a Greek style type of exit. And there's a roadway here that goes over to the Smurf village out that way. Oh, and this is the road. So this is Avamance's road. It's brick blocks with brick steps as a gutter. You can fill those with water. It gives you a really nice illusion of a street or roadway. If you ever played Minecraft, Minecraft has a lot of roads going through. Or not Minecraft, World of Warcraft. And they have a lot of roads going through their world. So here, there's the Smurf village I was taking you guys earlier. There's the iron farm out that way. And there on this side out here is a mesa biome, and I'll show you that in a second. So this is, I love this barn, so I try to build this barn quite often in my world. There's some pandas. See if I can give that guy some bamboo. There we go. See if I have any more bamboo. See if we can get a chicken out of that egg. Nope. See if we can give my friend here some bamboo. Oh, so you see he's got like a runny kind of nose. He'll sneeze and then you'll get slime balls. And I think we're about to see a baby panda. Wait for it. Wait for it. Baby panda. Uh-oh. Achievement. Zoologist. Breed 2 pandas with bamboo. There you go, buddy. How flippin' adorable is that? Let me ask you. There you go, guys. Oh, I'm all out. I'm all out. I'm done. So what I did in here, there's a tutorial for this. If you look up Red Barn Minecraft, you'll see this tutorial how to build this. So you have like little stalls for your horses if you want. You can put chests in there for saddles, anything that you use for horses or llamas or whatever. And on every level here, you can put all kinds of stuff like for chests or whatever. It's a really cool little build, like a hayloft area. I think this is the top of it. Yeah. And you can look out here. You would have like a normal barn like this. You would have like a beam that comes out, and then you would pull up your your bales of hay this way into the loft. Don't ask me how that golem got there, but there's a golem there. So I have a few villagers over here. Again, I need to improve upon interior decorating. These are parrots I found in the world, so I made like a bird sanctuary up here. Yep. Get another view from over here. You throw a bed down. See if we can get a chicken. Nope. Check the audio. Alright, and I wanted to show you another little attraction here in this world that you guys might get a kick out of. We're going to fly out this way. So again, there's a road. And like I said, I just dig a tunnel underneath to get the stone, and then I make bricks and pull it out this way. So this is a little thing I call a gold farm. I don't know if you guys ever seen a gold farm like this. If you want to build something similar to this, it doesn't have the pyramid, but look up Mega Gold Farm. You should find this. It uses like four portals, giant portals, to create the for the piglins to come in, or the zombie piglins to be spawned in. They come down that chute. Well, yeah, they come down that chute. There's a trident killer, and then the stuff goes into a storage facility down below here, right there. So I'm actually building villages surrounding the gold farm itself. I don't know why I decided to make a glass pyramid, but it's got sea lanterns, so it looks really awesome at night. Then over there in that little cliffside is a zombie spawner, so that's how I get these villagers. Once you get 2 villagers, you get a farmer. They'll continue spawning on their own. So this is like a blacksmith workshop. Some librarians, fireplace that goes out to the blacksmith shop. I love fireplaces in Minecraft. Just using campfires. If you use netherrack, make sure you use a lot of those iron grates, because the sparks come off the netherrack will burn your place down, man, for sure. I ran into that problem. And see if I can run this so you guys get an idea how this works. I should have the trident in there. It should work. Let me see. Just turn. I forget which one turns on the. I think it's. I think it needs tridents. Yeah, there's no there's no trident in it. With the updates, there's a thing in Bedrock. If you have a trident killer and you don't take that trident out, when you come back here, the chunk gets turned off, and when you come back, the trident will be missing. So make sure you take your trident out of a trident killer when you're finished. I don't think I have any tridents to put in here, but I'll tell you what though. Let me just show you how. They're going to despawn anyway once I leave here, but let me show you. See if I can turn this on. All of those should come on, right? And then they'll drop down in here. So if I had a trident in with these pistons, it would kill the piglins as they come down. Let me turn this off before it gets ridiculous. I want to mute just so you don't hear the clicking. So I have hoppers under here. Oh, well, they'll despawn eventually. Oh, no. Someone got loose. That's not good. Yeah, you don't want to face those guys after this has been running, because these guys will actually give you another orifice on your body. They're not happy after running that machine, and especially if you hit one of them. Yeah, even if you have a Trident in there, that Trident technically you threw it, so they know it's you. But the drops go down into those hoppers, and I also have a what's that? Dripstone farm. So the drops go down here into my storage area. Right in here. So all this stuff that you get from those guys are dropped down into here. You get the rotten flesh, you get gold ingots, nuggets, more rotten flesh. From mining, you'll get the terracotta. I put that through here. Also, I'd made a lava farm, so that way you can smelt any of their weapons and stuff down here. So their weapons will come down inside this bin. Well, they should. And then a minecart will drop them off. And this is where you supply the lava, and then all the drops from here go back up into the storage facility. So there you have it, folks. I mean, this is just part of my world for this world, but if you want me to continue this tour, just let me know in the comments of this video when I upload it to YouTube if you want to see more of this world. I don't think I have any buckets on me. No, I was going to show you how this thing works. Pretty much, let me see if I go down here. I'll just give you kind of an idea. What you do, let me see. I think you push this in. It pushes these cauldrons over. You got to set it up, and then the cauldrons will come over top of this, and then as they come over top, you just use your bucket and pick up lava and stick it inside here, and then this minecart will distribute the lava. If you're curious, if you look up Auto Lava Farm on YouTube, you'll see the tutorial how to build this. It's not that hard. It's just it's like a chain of cauldrons, and when you flip that switch, it sends the signal through this clock and drives the pistons. And then when the cauldron gives in front of an observer, it turns this piston on and it pushes it that way. Pretty cool stuff, man. Alright, let's go over to our world we've been on. There's more to this world, but I don't want to be here all day. I want to keep building that tree, that Christmas tree over there. So, but if you, yeah, so I just wanted to show you over here too. So let me fly around real quick. So I'm making like a village inside the pyramid and on the outside. It's kind of like a western village. There's mines inside of this mesa. There's a lot more to this world, but I don't want to be all day here with this. So if you guys are curious about this world and you want to see more, just let me know, and we'll come back in and do another tour from this area out. But yeah, so we're going to leave it here, and I'm going to go back into my original world, and we'll continue building that Christmas tree. And like I said, probably tomorrow I'll start looking up gathering gunpowder to make the fireworks machine. So let's leave it here for now, and get into the other world. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hope you guys are having a great week. Happy Tuesday to you. Thank you for checking out my streams. My YouTube channel is The Big Red 1967. Subscribing over there is free. You'll see all these videos there. I upload all these streams to there. I have a Twitch channel, which of course you're watching on right now. So all that's free as well. And if you become a follower or a subscriber, I'll give you a statue to this world. So you become part of the Red Rider group. I have a Discord channel. So if you go to the YouTube channel, there's a tab for community. There's a Discord link, which is free, and a download for this the 1.20 world. I have a download for that, which has the Mega Iron Farm. I also put netherite armor in there, so that way if you try out this world, well, the world I've been using, there is netherite armor in there, so that way you guys can explore a little bit safer with netherite armor. So this is going to probably take about a minute or so to start up, and once it does, we'll continue building the tree from yesterday. Hello, welcome to the stream. I am in the process of exiting my original world from 2019 and going back to the world we've been using since June, and we're going to continue building the Christmas tree at the North Pole City. So welcome to the stream. Merry Christmas, Happy Tuesday, and thank you for checking out my stream today. All these are probably, most of these are the original world that we were just exited from. They're just copies of it. And I did make another world last February, but I left that to start this world that we're going to enter right now. So give it about a second or so and we'll pick up where we left off yesterday. So this is where we left off yesterday. We were actually gathering leaves for the Christmas tree. That's kind of weird why that is still ticking. And oh, there's my bed. Let's go up here and see what's causing that to click. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we just finished up yesterday with a few leaves and tree trunks. Let me see how much I got. Yeah, let's get a little bit more if we can. Yeah, I need some more. This is not a lot. We have a few branches to put in on there. So that, and I should have some bone meal in here. Yeah. Alright, here we go. So pistons in Minecraft can only push 12 blocks at a time. So once it reaches 12 blocks, it basically you can't push any more blocks. Um, so when that happens, usually you can tell if you're in a machine like this that the logs will be actually inside the machine instead of pushed out. So that means it's backed up, it's clogged, so you have to start breaking the wood down. There is an auto way of blowing up this wall of wood, but I haven't built that yet. Eventually I will. Maybe if I do this a few times, it'll give me the inspiration to build it. But yeah, there are tutorials how to make a fully automated wood farm. So if you go on YouTube, you'll see the whole method that a lot of Minecrafters use to break up this block wall of wood without having to chop it. And it gets all collected, and it's all good. The only thing is with the leaves, you have to do that manually. There's no way of picking up leaves without breaking them outside of using a shear or silk touch tool. And I like to double check to make sure nothing. I should actually set up glass so that way stuff doesn't fall over the sides, but yeah. It is what it is. Let's drop off. Let me see how many stacks I got. I got 2.5 stacks. I want to get up to maybe another, maybe like 4 or 5 stacks would be good if I can get up to that range. Let's dump off this wood here. The cool thing of where we're sitting at, if there's any mobs, we're still safe. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's because I don't know. I can't explain why mobs don't spawn in around me, but they don't. I guess because of the lighting, maybe. But they do spawn on the outside in the caves. So it's just the way the programming of the game is. Even though this sapling is getting hit with bone meal, it doesn't mean that it's going to automatically spawn a tree. It might take a few seconds. It seems to me like if I get up and move around, it tends to spawn quicker if it gets stuck like that. Or you can just simply just get off of the lever and just restart again. But it's the algorithm of the game, the logic of the game, how it runs. I can't give any explanation why it doesn't spawn a tree every single time, but yeah. The little popping sound you're hearing, I'm surrounded as I'm standing here by hoppers. So anything that breaks gets picked up by the hoppers and put into this dispenser. And as I'm standing here, the dispenser will shoot at me anything that's loose that's picked up. As a reminder, you don't have to break these leaves. Every time you spawn in another tree, it's going to break these leaves automatically. I'm doing it because I need these leaves for the Christmas tree, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. Watch if I put this sapling down. Sometimes if the tree don't spawn right away, I'll knock these leaves out of the way, but most of the times all you have to do is just stand here and place down the sapling, just like that. But I'm actually collecting the leaves, so I really don't want to do that. And to show you, it's not just you don't have you can. It's not just oak that you can grow in here. You can grow any pretty much any of the trees. I don't think you can grow dark oak in here, but you can grow any of the saplings. Here's some spruce. Let's try some spruce out. Let's throw these apples in here. Always keep those apples, because if you're curing zombie villagers, you need golden apples. So I shouldn't have to switch out. It should just work the same. So you just throw the spruce down. Sometimes it okay, it's gonna make a liar out of me now. I don't want to waste all my bone meal. Alright, let me see if it might be because of this switch. I have it set up so that there's no giant oak trees in here. This block of stone will come down if I pull this switch. So let me pull that switch up, and it should retract. Okay, so now, whoa! So you get the spruce. Yeah, and I think I'm at 12 blocks anyway too. But yeah, so and I think you can get acacia out of here too. This is a universal oh my god, tree farm, universal tree farm. Oh great. Oh boy. Okay. And let me see if there's anything else dropped. That should be it. Okay. Like I said, maybe I'll be inspired if I keep using this to actually make a way to blow up these walls so we don't have to keep chopping all when it backs up. Maybe I'll go over that today or later today. I'll go over a tutorial on how to make a way to blow this stuff up. Like I said, Silent Whisper has a machine called the Gas Blaster 9000. I highly recommend checking that out on YouTube. He captures gas from the end, puts it near his tree farm, and the gas will blow up the walls of wood. I'm telling you, you have to see it to believe it. It's for Bedrock Edition. It's amazing. I'm half tempted to make that. I'm very, very close of thinking of doing that. But it's pretty much involved. I haven't shown you. I think maybe that's what I'll show you tomorrow to give you to give you guys an idea of what's involved in capturing gas. Yeah. But I don't know though. In this world, I discovered it's not as hard as I thought it was. You just have to set up a little cave area in the nether so that they'll spawn. Let me see how many leaves we got now. Let's put this in there. I don't need all this wood. That's pretty good. Let's use this for now. And well, actually, I can actually put some of this stuff in here so we can get more. Let me see. The only danger is I've not slept in a couple of nights in Minecraft in this world, so when we get to the surface and the nighttime happens again, we could very much get into, what do you call that? Phantoms. Phantoms could spawn on us. If you don't sleep 3 nights in a row in Minecraft, phantoms will spawn during the night. Oh shoot, I gotta flip that switch. Hold on. The bottom switch here is for Acacia. So this is if you ever watched the movie Polar Express, this is the North Pole city that I'm trying to build. If you ever seen the Christmas tree in the movie at the Santa Village, this is the tree. So it's supposed to be 80 blocks wide on the build, according to the build that I'm following on YouTube. This Minecrafter made it 80 blocks wide by 200 blocks tall. So I'm at 317. So I need to get up to 517. So let's see if I can do that. Just to get an idea how tall that 200 blocks is going to be like. Oh, shoot. Guess what? I used the wrong number. That center number on the upper left hand corner of the screen, that's the Y. That's the level. Okay, 103. So 200 plus 103 is 300. I need to get to 303. You're probably saying, why is he not using a log to make a trunk? Well, you're probably not going to see the log from the outside. I'm just doing this just to see what the height's going to be. And then I'll use this as a level. I'm going to probably break it once I get to the top. I'm going to break it until I get down. I just wanted to see what the height's going to be. I don't know. I think this. Let me just get to 200. Let me see. I think this is like way too tall. Let me just. Let me see. 190. Let's see what not 190 looks like if we fly around. Huh. I guess that's from the perspective. Yeah, that's not. That's not super. Yeah, I do need to go 200 blocks. Cause see how wide the base is. That would be stubby. That's like 190 is like the halfway point. Yeah, I am gonna have to go all the way to the top. Now see if I. Let's see if I can land on the top of that single block up there. Wish me luck. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, we are going to have to go to 303, so bear with me, folks. You can see the platform that we were making with the auto flying generator, basalt generator. There's one platform there, one platform there, one up there. So once I fill all of that in, that's going to be the city, man. The city's going to be like all around there. That should be 200 blocks from where we started. So imagine you're on the train, the Polar Express train, and you're coming into the city. That giant tree would go all the way up to the top there. So we got to fill all from the base all the way up to the top. We got to make a cone of leaves. I'm going to leave that there for now, just so that every day that we add to this, we know how far we got to go. I love that. That is so cool. I'm just curious what it looks like. Let me go further out. Right? Look at that. It's above the clouds. It's about another 100 blocks above the clouds, I think. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. I love it. Let's grab some shut-eye and finish putting the leaves down that we have. And I think I'm going to call it a stream, guys, because I am starving. Let me see. Oh, I got a bed on me. If I can just move the controller. It likes to wrestle. Now, technically, I really don't have to fill the inside of it. It's just the outside that we got to worry about, because that's what you're going to be looking at when you're looking at the trees, the outside of the tree. So we don't have to worry about too much of the inside, because the only people that are going to know about that is you and me. Let's keep going with the edge of this. So I'm going to keep duplicating the edge until we reach a certain height, and then I'm going to go in a block and do the same thing until we reach the top. So that should form a cone, technically, if we keep doing it that way. And once we finish it, to make it more natural looking, we could add more leaves to the outside or take stuff away to make it look natural, but that's the idea until we get it finished. Now, I'm not planning to do this every day until next Christmas, but just up until like maybe a couple of days during this week between now and January. And I'm also hoping to gather some gunpowder so we can make a fireworks display for New Year's. What I'm planning on that is I have a charged creeper farm, and I was saying, I think yesterday, that I would like to make a steampunk flying ship. So I might actually start building that ship so that way creepers will spawn to get gunpowder. We can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone by doing that. We might start that tomorrow. Let me know in the comments if you want me to start the steampunk ship in this episode. Let me know in the comments when I post it up on YouTube. And if you want me to continue building the tree, building the steampunk ship, or both, just let me know. Or go back to my original world to continue the tour. There's a lot more to that world that I haven't shown you. So just let me know in the comments what you want me to do. And if I don't hear nothing, I'll just make my best decision tomorrow when we come back here. But I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday, a fantastic Christmas. I hope you guys got everything you ever wanted. You're with your family and friends. You're having a great time. I hope you're staying warm, or if you're staying cool, depending on what part of the globe you're on. Yep. So that's it. That's our leaves. Let me do a quick turnaround here. Let me take my helmet off. There we go. Okay. Just look at that again. Look at that. Look at the height of that. That's ridiculous. So here's our Polar Express Christmas tree. It's getting there. Let me find you guys a raid. There hasn't been any new members since yesterday, so or comments. So I'm just gonna leave it here like that, and I'll find you guys a raid. Usually my man's Forzen plays every day. I think he's out. I'm not sure, but I think he's out of England. I'm not positive. He's playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. That looks awesome. So when you go in, let him know I said hi, and we'll pick this up again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Again, check out my community tab on my YouTube. I have a Discord link and this download for this world. So check that out, and have a great day, guys. Thank you.